guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching About Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Wednesday, let's get this, Wednesday, July 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 27 of 2024, and in my neck of the woods it is currently 87 degrees with a high of 91 and a low of 72. Welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, pretty pictures, and of course the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. Remember guys, my broadcast is the emotional refuge for everybody to relax, get comfortable, forget problems. And this is where we are all united through coloring. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always delightful. Oh, Maggie, 95. Woohoo. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in, who watch my broadcast after the fact. And welcome to my YouTube peeps. We'll try this again. Welcome to my Facebook peeps who will be watching this broadcast after the fact when I download it to my group. All right. Let me get my other broadcast set up here on my other screen. Woo. Okay. So, hello, Mamie. Oh, Mamie was thumb number 1. Mamie. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Miss Jolly. All right. So, I got these in the mail today, delivered today. These pencils are from Carrie for the group. I have Starjoy, but I don't have the Starjoy Gold Edition, and I don't have the Classic Edition. So, I am delighted. You guys know how great it is to open a new box? Woo! All right. I'm not obviously going to go through all the trays. Oh man, aren't new pencils wonderful to play with? And this is the Classic Edition. Now I see why her color numbers were different than mine. Oh man. Too much fun. All right. So from me and from the group, I thank Carrie. All right. Now, let me get my little paper towel. and my little scratch sheet, and we will be good to go. So tell me, guys, how was your day? Win, lose, or draw? I'm going to say win. All right, so the first image is from my hobo book, A Day in the Life of a Hobo. Linda, hello from the Three Amigos. Uno, dos, tres. Hi, Michelle. I'm doing great. Hi, Wally. This is an image that I make available for free so you guys can buddy color with me. It's a one-on-one learning tool. All right, Dorothy, draw. Okay, good. Maggie, draw. And then, this is from Vintage Classic Coloring Pages 4 by Tatiana Stilova. We're working up lots of detail on this piece. A couple of you decided to pick up the book from Etsy so you could color along, and that's great. All right. Now, last night I put a little glitter on the coat. I'm sure you guys were surprised. But, as you can see, since it has dried, it doesn't really show as a glitter. It just shows as a nice little gold edging. And I'm so proud of you guys that have been posting. Your pieces look great. And I hope that you've been having as much fun doing this as I have. All right. So I've got my paper towel. I always recommend that to put your hand on for glide. Less stress on your colors. Oh, Linda says draw-ish. Doctor took all my stitches out because they all popped. Ooh, nasty looking. All right. Linda, you're like number 5. Thank you. I love it when you guys come in and tell me what number like you are. That's just fun. All right, let me do one more quick thing. I'm going to empty my sharpener while I'm thinking of it. Hello, Julie, number 6. Okay. Now, I'm going to work on this blanket. And I want you to pull out red, a good red, and a black pencil. Now, I'm going to do mine a little bit differently. You can do it the way I'm doing it. If you have your markers. This is Ohuhu color number 2 for those of you that have Ohuhus. You can tell I'm in a really good mood. And as soon as my studio cools down, I'll be in a way better mood. All right, so if you have your marker, what we're going to do is we're going to color this in red. Now, before I do all of it, let me show you exactly how we're going to do this. So let me do a few of these first. I would suggest that you watch before you do anything. Okay, and then let's see. Let me find the color that I want. I don't know if my Ohuhus have a black or not. Oh, I think I found it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make a patterned blanket here. Isn't that cool? Now, when you do this, notice how I'm staggering the black. Otherwise, you're just going to have black streaks across this thing. This is why I wanted you to watch me first. Okay, camera adjustment, hold on. There we go. And also notice when I'm doing this that I'm not making really perfect squares. Hi, Stephanie. Withdrawal, not coloring. Stephanie, how are you doing? Now, don't get carried away with the size of your black. You don't want it very big. And then what I'm going to do is just to downplay that black a little bit. I'm then going to take a red pencil and go over the top. Now, concentrate your red pencil on your black marks. There you go. Stephanie, you are in bed already now. Missed these sessions, 3 more rooms and a bathroom. I know, but you're, getting a new house out of it. Kara, hi. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen you in a while. How are you? All right, let me pull out. Kara, you're taking care of your dad right now. Okay. Can you come in and join us periodically? Now, I'm going to override my coloring from earlier here, because right now this is going to look funny if I leave that gap. So I'm going to go ahead and use my red and continue this all the way around. Kara, I'm hoping that you can color with us. Now, I want you to notice that I'm switching. Stephanie, you washed and packed up all your mother's crystal and silverware from 72 years ago. Wow. Notice how I am using a swishing movement here. And also notice how I'm following the curve of the material. Oh, how cute is that? Yeah, it's fringe on the jacket. That gives a nice continuity with it. Okay, now I want to make these ends here a little more narrow. Otherwise it looks blocky. Details, guys, details. Well, actually, you know, Stephanie, you can take it as to be one or the other. Now, I'm going to extend this red just a little bit more over here. And check out how neat that looks. Now, this is where you use your brains, or continue to use your brains. I'm overriding the grayscale. My Linda. I'm overriding the grayscale here, and I'm extending this fringe. All right, let me pull out. Now, just to show you that you can do this, you can switch over to a black pen if you want. Whoop. And we'll go ahead and continue to add that pattern in. You can also use a black Sharpie marker. Just be sure that you stagger the black so that you don't have a continuous bar. Now, again, I could have followed the grayscale on this. But I wanted to make a, you know, blanket and or fringe. Out of it. And that had a checkered pattern. All right. Hey, Joe. Hi. Isn't that pretty? Oh, let me do something here real quick. Okay. Now, let's go over to that area where I covered up the car bumper. And if you have a little bit of problem on top of that pencil, grab a Sharpie marker and put in your lines that way. Now, let's go back to our squares a minute here. Now that I've got the square in, I'm going to elongate it a little bit. Okay, let's continue here. And I'm going to slide over. I'm just switching back to pen. I like the pen a little bit more. Let me grab some water here. And notice how I'm curving that black now to accommodate the curve in the material. Who's coloring this with me tonight? I know a lot of you wait until the next day and watch the video. That's fine as well. All right. Julie's on her doing this on her iPad Procreate. Now, I want you to notice that since we did this fringe in red, it picks up the tail lights and the American flag. So Maggie, Julie, Jolly, cool. Okay, light brown. All right, so I'm going to work on the wood to the side here, along the bottom, and the side on here. Let me swatch this for you. so let's start over here on the left-hand side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tint the whole area. And then we'll come back and do our medium and our dark. Now we've got a bar here on the left-hand side. I'm going to come in with a dark gray. I'm just going to edge that a little bit. And then I'm going to come in with a lighter gray. And blend that together. Okay, back with my wood. Then I'm going to fly over to the right here. Now, you guys know on grayscale that every once in a while I will tint in my light color first, and the reason I do that is that it helps identify what we're ultimately going to be coloring in that color range. And the reason I'm bringing this up is right in this area right here. Tinting in the wood helps us identify where the pants are going to be. Because remember, I haven't done the pants yet. So if you can't see an area clearly, work the area around it. Now, this is where this is really going to come together for you. Let me pull out just a little bit. Let's get up around here. And then finish by the arm. Hi, Pimmy. Pimmy Creative Art. Welcome. All right. Look how cool that looks. Timmy, what brings you into the group? All right, guys, look how beautiful that looks now. Timmy, are you still there? Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit of water. Now, when you've done an area in your lightest color like this, hello, Patricia. Hit that like button. You'll be number 14. All right. When you've done the light color like that, the next color that you should be working with, or the next shade, should be your dark. and then we put the medium in between. So let me go ahead and pull my medium and my dark. Let's see, there's my light. Let there be light. Okay, here's our medium. I'll come in closer. I'm just settling my colors now. And when you bring in a dark, you don't want to bring in too dark. All right, number 14, cool. Let's see. All right. So there's my light, there's my medium, here's my dark. Check it out. Okay. I'm going to start on the left-hand side. And I'm going to start to work my dark areas. I sure can, golly. Let me know when you've got them. Okay, you're good to go. Anybody else? Okay. Now, notice I'm using my artistic inspiration here. and I'm adding a little more around that knot. This is what I want to see you guys doing. I don't want to see little robots just filling in the blanks. Okay. Now I'm going to come in with my medium. And work on this side panel. Plus, I'm going to bring my medium in around my knot. And that's going to make my knot look like it has more detail. And I'm using my medium to blend in that dark and to make it look softer on the page. Now, also notice with my medium that I'm creating a slightly darker line right here on either side of this medium spot. See how I'm adding to this? All right, let's get some medium up here. Again, guys, use your brains. You can do this. All right, let's slide down. Like I said, I'm having way too much fun with that. Now I'm going to make a slightly darker line here with my medium. And then come in with my medium on the side panel. Everybody understand the concept that I'm saying here? Let's put some medium around this dark. and then bring my medium down here. Now notice I'm on the right here, and then I come over to the left in that center section. See it? So we've got our light color above and below, and our medium in between. Okay. Finger blend. As good as this looks before blending, we're going to make it look better by mushing our colors together. Isn't that cool? Let's take a closer look at this. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of, instead of using Payne's Gray, I'm going to use black. And on the bottom part of this little knot, I'm going to add that black. Just a little bit. Boom, all of a sudden we have a dimensional knot. All right, let's pull out. Doesn't that look cool? Okay. Dark brown on our floorboards. I've got to turn this for my comfort because I'm right-handed. Notice how I'm peeking this board a little bit. P-E-A-K-I-N-G to make it look rough on the end. And then I'm going to fill in my little knot here. And then I'm going to come in with my what? My black. And if I need to reblend that a little bit, And then I'm going to come in with my medium brown and we'll go ahead and do these slats. If you can't see the slats, use your brain, create your own. Now, notice that I went off script here and used my medium brown, made this little extra area here. What needs to be done yet in that area? Hallelujah, amen, amen. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of brown, darker brown here along these slats. This is my darkest brown. And I'm just going to touch that up a little bit with that darker brown. Isn't that cool? Come on, guys, what do I do next? Blending. Look how cool that looks. All right, let me pull out. Questions, comments? How is your piece coming along? Okay. Right hand side. I'm coming in with my darkest color. And of course it helps if I'm on camera. Maggie, are you back yet? Okay, you are now. Maggie, are you making strings again? Okay, darkest brown right next to our jeans, and that helps define the jeans. Making strings, S-T-R-I-N-G-S. All right, check out how we're shading this. Notice again how I'm taking my dark brown Joe, I'm glad you like this one. And we're shaping that little rear end of our young man. Okay, now we have another knot in the wood. Actually, I'm going to back up on that. I'm going to make it, let me see here. No, I'm comfortable with it being a knot. Now, notice how I'm shading in between these two boards here with my darker color. See the gap? You guys are so quiet tonight. But that's fine, you're coloring. If you're not coloring this piece, what are you coloring? Now, notice how I took my darkest color and I curved that over. That's not in the grayscale, I'm adding it. Okay. Continuing with my dark. And now I'm going to work my way up the side. Remember, we're still going to be coming in with the medium and blending all this together. So it may look a little wonky, but it'll come out in the end. Now, I'm going to define this pouch a little more. So this light spot right here, I'm going to come back with my light brown. And I'm going to make it part of the truck. That makes more sense. Hi, Kathy. And then I'm going to come over it with my medium and blend it in. Okay, back with my dark. Kathy, tell us something fun. All right, let me pull out. Isn't that gorgeous? I still have to put my medium on this side, but you can see how this is all coming together. Okay, medium color. Now we're going to start coming in and we're going to give this more depth, dimension, detail. Now, Again, it's a combination of following the grayscale and you using your artistic inspiration. Now, just because you put a pencil down doesn't mean that you can't come back with it. So I'm going to come back with a little bit of my dark. And darken in again that area around the rear end of our little boy. You helped decorate a float on Monday for tomorrow's parade. I remember you saying you're going to do that. Oh, you'll be tossing candy in the parade with our neighbor's 2 youngest kids. And then you're having your annual 4th of July party. You go, girl. Okay, back with my medium. Hello, Carmen. So Maggie says, after visiting my father-in-law, Larry wanted to get his hair cut, so I decided to as well. Whoa! I got 13 inches cut off and donated to Wigs for Kids. Oh, Maggie, they'll probably dye it if they want to change the color. So what, you got now a short pixie cut? Woo, 13 inches. Okay, see our little shadow here? I've got my medium. Maggie, I'm calling you after the broadcast on FaceTime so you can show me your new haircut. Okay, don't forget your wood ends here. Oh, it's the second time that you've donated. Hello, kitty. I'm guessing that donations go up in the summer. Okay. And Kathy has an update about Dave. The best part is we visited Dave on Sunday. He's doing wonderful. And his speech is great. His balance is still a little off and he's a little dizzy, but much better. Oh, super. Praise God. That man got prayed over twice. Kathy, I hope you told him we prayed over him. In fact, I know you did because you told me that you did. Okay, let's go up the side of the truck. Kathy, how are his brain functions? Is he totally okay from that standpoint? No impairment mentally? Okay, Maggie. Kathy, is he okay mentally? Okay, now I'm going to come in with my dark brown and we're going to shade underneath this vertical bar. Let me pull out. No mental problems. He is very lucky. John and Dave talked about their cars. Excellent. Kathy, was there any indication? Did they know what brought the stroke on? Blood clot. I'm sorry, I didn't remember that you told me that. Where was the blood clot? Do they know? Okay, I'm just tweaking a little bit. What's my next step, guys? We're missing Thomas tonight. Okay, kitty. Guys, what's my next step on this right-hand side? He had a blood clot in the back of his head, which affects our balance and motor skills. Gotcha. So, of course, they put him on blood thinners. Okay. Blending. That's right, Mamie. You can also call it smudging if you want. Okay, Maggie, thank you. Carmen, I have some catching up to do on this buddy color in the next image. Okay. Okay, I'm really working on this blending here. Check it out. Kathy, I am just so grateful that when Dave started to feel funny, he went to the hospital right away. I don't know what prompted him to do that, but it saved his life. Okay, check it out, guys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do his jeans. I'm going to save this little box here, tackle box or whatever it is for later. we're going to go with a very dark blue. Let me swatch that for you. Now the trick is we need to be darker than the jacket. Okay, so in the darker spots of the jeans, now we've got the shirt that's coming down here, right? So right below that green shirt, we're going to add our darkest blue. Don't wipe out the green on your shirt. If you do, not the end of the world. Hold on, guys. I gotta change something on my fans. Sit tight. Okay. So check out now how I'm coloring the darker part of the jeans. This will come together in a moment. Okay, then we're going to come in with a lighter blue. Let me swatch that for you. And then we're going to use that lighter blue on these in-between areas. And notice that I'm coloring over what? Both blues, because why? We want that to blend. Oh man, notice how this is really coming together now. All right. Now, Payne's Gray. Going to come in and I'm going to shade in my darker blue a little bit. I'm not going to completely cover my dark blue with the Payne's Gray. Kathy, were they able to determine what caused the clot in the first place? I'm going to blend that just a little bit. Now, I want you to notice the difference. I did the left-hand side of the rear end with the Payne's Gray. Haven't done the right-hand side yet. Look at the difference. Okay, I was just curious, Kathy, if they figured out what caused the clot. Okay, Maggie, welcome back. Excuse me. Okay, there's two things I want to show you. All right. This is Julie's rendition on Procreate. I'm thinking that that looks pretty sharp. Isn't that beautiful? All right, and the second thing I'm going to show you, now remember guys, this is Procreate. I don't want you to comparing yours to hers. Okay, I did a search on Google of wooden pickup trucks. And I want to show you this image. This will give you an idea. So if you ever need to get some idea, do it. Okay, here's another one to give you an idea. That one obviously is a lot newer. Let's see. Oops. Let's see, vintage, what? Oh, vintage truck bed. Vintage wooden truck bed, search. Okay, pretty much came up with the same pictures. But again, look on Google to give yourself some ideas. Would you not say that our picture looks like this? Okay. Here's another image. Check it out. Okay. Julie, you need to lighten your brown on the truck bed. Why? I don't think so. I disagree. I think it looks really good. All right, let me get back to my broadcast here. Julie, one thing that we did change, which you weren't here for, is I covered the tailgate of the truck with the cloth here. And that way it was continuous hanging down all the way. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, the jeans. Payne's Gray. So on the left-hand side, you can see that we have our darker gray. Yeah, I mean, you can take it as though the cloth fell through the crack, but I think a lot of people may not understand that, so I changed it. Okay, Payne's Gray. We've got to darken our jeans here because we don't want that to get mixed in with the jacket. Now, if you need to go back with white and highlight a little bit more, you can, but just be sure that you blend it in. See how I'm doing that? Add my white, blend it in. Okie dokie, we done good tonight. Everybody satisfied with what we've done so far? Guys, pat yourself on the back. Julie, do not lighten that wood. I like it the way it is. Okay. Next image. Next image. Vintage Classic Coloring Pages for Tatiana Stilova. Now, whether you guys realize it or not on that hobo picture, you are getting a lot of instruction about blending. and you're kicking up your level of expertise a notch, this is what I do. I push you out of your comfort zone. Okay. Now I'm going to do some flowers here on the dress. Jolly, I mentioned to you you had those spikes on your dress. You need to blend those in more. I put that in a comment for you. Okay, good. All right. Yellow marker. This is a tan mitt. If you don't have this brand, just go ahead and get a comparable in your Ohuhu. Now, if you have this image, who's coloring with me? I know Jolly is. Maggie is. All right, now, see how my yellow point is getting dark at the end? Pair of scissors. I'm going to carefully cut that off at an angle. Check out the yellow. Oh, Carmen, good point. I completely missed that. Yes, ma'am, we are. I'll do that next. I'll show you what Carmen's talking about. Thanks, Carmen, for pointing that out. I probably maybe would have eventually figured it out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm going to make the roses yellow as well. Now, one thing, when you color over something like this, for example, in your yellow marker, and it darkens the tip, clean off the tip. See how I did that? If you do it right away, you don't have to cut. And for anybody new watching this broadcast, I have absolutely no problem with people questioning what I'm doing. Carmen brought up a good point that I missed. So I'm going to get my narrowest pen. I'm just tapping the point to get some ink out here. Okay. Now, given that I drew this other hair in ink, not pencil, I use pencil down at the bottom to expand the image, extend the image. So I'm going to use ink. So let's go ahead and work at the very tippy top. And I'm just gently flicking my pen. Reminds me of those commercials, Flick Your Bic. And then we're going to bring this hair down. And I want you to notice I'm leaving a gap. I'm not close enough, am I? Try that. Notice how my line direction is totally different than my swirl direction. That way we don't lose it. And notice that when I create my line, I draw a line, I draw another line, but then I put another one in between that. Julie, good night. Good night, Julie. Good night, Julie. Good night, Julie. So glad you made it tonight. Okay. In other words, I'm staggering these lines. And then I want you to notice that I'm leaving an open gap here in the center. That's going to be my shine space. Now, we've got some more bows here, and I'm going to follow the same pattern that I used on my other bow. We're going to use the yellow, the pink, and the orange. It's really a yellow and a pink. Pink and yellow make orange. So let's go up here. And we'll catch our first bow, which is upside down. Now, you got to be careful with your marker, and you need to dab it on. Then I'm going to come in with my pink. I don't know why, but those frogs sound particularly nice to me tonight. Peaceful. And then I'm going to make my streamers light pink. Same pink. And then you can come in with a marker pink and make that edge. Check it out. Okay, next bow. Yellow marker. Dab it on so that you don't rip up the paper and rip up the ink. I'm going to do my next one so that can dry. and then we'll come in with our pink. And then we'll add our pink on our sides. Now notice I avoided doing the sides until that yellow dried enough. And then I'll come in with a second pink, or you can come in with a little bit of a red color, which will work a little better because my pink is so dark. Check it out. Whoop. Guys, why do I use 3 colors on something, 2 and 3 colors? To make it interesting and have depth, that's right. Dimension, that's right. That's why your pieces look better. Okay. Pink. Pink tail on the ribbon. Look how dull and uninteresting that ribbon is without the added red. Miss Kathy, good night. Happy 4th of July. See you Friday. Enjoy your picnic. Have fun. Love you, sweetie. Tell John I said hello. Okay. Red marker. Just on the edge. And in that center. Check it out. Now, you don't have to use a red marker on that edge. You could use a good red pencil. Okay. Medium green. Let me swatch that for you. Okay, Maggie. We're going to color our area now down the center. Take your time. We want to get in between these bows. Guys, by the way, how are the temperatures in your areas? It's 80 right now. 9:30 my time, Central Standard Time, 80 degrees. '87 where you are, Kitty, 82. Jolly, 91. Ugh. '77 now where Linda is, '87 tomorrow. Linda's in Michigan. I'm in Tennessee. Guys, what are you coloring? Jolly and Maggie are coloring this because they bought the book. I think Carmen is as well. All right, let me pull out. Kitty's on a 3-color mandala. Linda crocheting. Maggie will probably be coloring tomorrow on this because she's been distracted tonight. Okay, Payne's Gray. We're going to do a little bit of shading around the bows. Carmen, 78 now, 85 tomorrow in Indiana. Mamie, car show tomorrow and a high of 85. Yeah, Mamie and Kathy enjoy their cars. Okay, check out how I'm just adding that subtle gray around the outside. I'm just going to go a little darker. Especially right next to the bow, and then I'm going to peter that gray out. I'm having too much fun with this image, I really am. Can you guys hear the fireworks outside? Pop, pop. Oh man, look how beautiful that looks. Okay, let me pull out. Check it out. Oh, Carmen, you're hearing mine and then the neighbors. You guys are getting that in stereo, aren't you? I figured you guys could hear the fireworks through the broadcast. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, dark green. Pull whatever works for you. I'm going to shade along the edges. Oh, I don't like that dark green. Hold on. Time out for a second here. Well, la-di-da. Okay, different dark green. Oh, my point's breaking. Well, let's see how many other things can go sideways. The joys of live broadcasting. Bear with me. By the way, have I ever told you guys about my recipe for very easy spaghetti? All you have to do for the sauce is take a can of Campbell's tomato soup. Oh, there we go. Heat it up in the microwave. Add that over your spaghetti. And then you use your Tones, T-O-N-E-S, rosemary seasoning. And of course, you're going to add your meat and your hamburger. Very simple to put together. Okay, dark green on the outside. Check it out. And then be sure to get your darker green up here underneath your blue. That way your piece won't look funny. And if you have to, use your Payne's gray. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Check it out. Yeah, the blue lace and the dark blue at the base of it really makes it. Blue lace was done with marker, and then the dark blue was done with pencil. Now, you know that I'll come back and I'll do some things with these flowers. That'll be at a later date. Okay, now I'm going to pop up to this lantern. And I'm basically going to do it in black, but you guys know by now that we don't use what? Just black on there. So I'm going to use a gray. It's a medium gray on the light side. Let me resharpen my pencil here. And why is it when you find the perfect color that you want, that the point gives you trouble. All right, hold on. So I'm going to start up with my mist gray. I'm using this as my base color. Whenever I say that, that means that I'm coloring the whole piece the one color. Take your time. Do your little circles on here so that you get your coverage. So, Jolly, do you ever have any problem keeping up with me like on our little hobo kids? Sometimes, but you manage. Okay. Well, Jolly, I think you manage very well. You know that I've been highly complimenting you on how your hobo kids are turning out. Carmen, you been able to keep up with me? Excellent. Okay. Now there's a little hole in here, so I'm going to try to not cover that. Joe, it's more looking for the colors that tie you guys up? Okay. I will try to make it a point to remember to stay longer on the color selection. If you ever need me to re-show the colors, don't be shy about asking me to show them again or to linger longer. All right, don't forget to turn your pencil as you're coloring this. Look how cool this is already looking. Guys, this coloring with me should never, ever, ever be stressful. So if I need to linger longer, I will. I can't read your minds when you're having problems. Jolly, you always have your Payne's gray out. Black, brown, and ivory. Okay. Okay, now, on this area right here, I want to leave it open, so I'm just going to come down with my gray. And then I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to get a light gold. I'm going to go ahead and do this cord. Again, just the base color. And then our fringe. And I am going to go back with my light gray. And I'm going to do that little circle here. And that little cap. And that implies that those two pieces are metal. What do I keep my pencils in? My camera's going to wiggle because I have to undo it from the stand to show you. These are the pencil holders that I use. Let's see if I can show you the rest of these. Everybody see that? Now, if you want, I can go ahead and send you the link for these holders. You guys want that link? Okay, let me put this back. And now you get to look at my ceiling. Well, hi, Thomas. Guys, give me a second and I will give you the link to those little holders. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Found it. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you, Moggy. He does all the time. Okay. All the time, all the time, all the time, all the time, God blesses me. Oh, that works. That'll work, Joe. Okay. Now we're going to come in and we're going to start shading in black. I'm not going to get very far on this because I'm running out of time. Our lantern. Thomas, how are you doing? You're running a little late tonight. Okay, so check out how I'm starting to shade this. That little loop here is black, all black. And then the bases, B-A-S-E, bases of our little floral thingy is going to be black. See how I'm doing that? Oh, thank you, Joe. Okay, let me do this one last little loop and then I need to call it an evening. All right. I need to use a tissue and then I'm going to say goodnight. And let me pull out. Okay guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. You know I always wish that on you. I have 3 requests of you in return for my time that I do this for you. Number 1, please click that like button. We're up to 19. Thank you. Number 2, please share your colorings to your timeline on Facebook. And number 3, please share your colorings, your WIPs, to other groups that you belong to. Look how cool this is already starting to look. Okay, so this is where we got tonight. On this piece, and this is where we got to on our little hobo children. Check it out. Let's see if I can come in a little closer. There we go. Okay guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. As I said, joyous, joyous coloring. I will see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. And we will continue on our projects. Love you guys. You know that I truly mean that. I really enjoy your company during the broadcast. That's always fun. And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into tomorrow night. Guys, have a great, happy 4th of July. I'll go ahead and zoom in on the flag. Oh, why not? It's looking really good with that gold. Okay, guys, till tomorrow night then. Bye.